praises to Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to Apostle Elders in New York, GMS. And salutations to you out around the world that's teaching the truth from your lives online. For shalom to you, Sirius Aqua. My name is Maya Ka'ala, Button Guide, the Chicago branch of Great Millstone. Let me read this first section 107. Copyright provides statutory framework for determining where something is a fair use, identifies certain types of uses such as criticism, criticism, comment, certain type of uses such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. So I'm about to use this clip. All right. Just for teaching and research and also criticism and commenting. All right. And I do not own this clip belong to Fox News. All right. And I'll just show you how basically the Bible, man, it basically expose lies in people and expose their mindset. All right, it's a lot. Watch this. And again, I do not own this clip.
I just want to put up this quote from Martin Luther King, and I've heard you talk about Martin Luther King versus Malcolm X, and you said that he, was an anomaly, Martin Luther King. He said, "Let us be dissatisfied until that day when nobody will shout white power, when nobody will shout black power, but everybody will talk about God's power and human power."
All right, and Martin Luther King was set up basically by the Rothschilds. Like they groomed him. What did they groom him for? To mislead Israel. All right, Martin Luther King knew that the so-called Negroes were Israelites that the Bible speaks of. And I wouldn't doubt he also knew that the so-called Native American Latino were Israelites too. He also went to visit, what was that? What tribe is that? The tribe of Issachar down there in the Yakwa tribe. He visited them too. All right. So, they're Issachar. All right, so one had no doubt he knew if he knew that, but his family deeply rooted with, I believe, a branch, if I'm not mistaken, a branch of the Commandment Keepers. All right, I believe his father or his father's father. All right, and plus he was a Alpha Phi Alpha, and also he was a Mason, he was a Freemason. All right, so he knew. All right.
Do you agree with that?
I love the Lord, and my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, is the most famous black radical revolutionary in history. And he was treated just like Dr. King. He was arrested on occasion, and he was also crucified or assassinated. This is what happens to black activists. We are killed by the government. Well, and if you need context, if you read your Bible, it will say that Jesus had feet like burnt brass and hair like wool. I don't know if you noticed, but our hair seems to be more like wool, and we seem to be likened to that color than anyone else. And, it's just a hypocrisy and the white supremacy in America and in the world that would show us portraits of a pasty white Jesus. Jesus was not white. We all know this.
Okay. I think Jesus is Jesus to all Christians, and people interpret him in imagery. And
all right, and this is what red supremacy does. All right, or Ottawa supremacy, Idumean supremacy do, man. All right, now this man just he just told the truth according to the scriptures of what Yahweh Shai looked like. Yahweh Shai was a so-called black man. I said so-called black because nobody skin color is black. His bro right here, his skin is brown. You see various shade of brown, but his beard, his shirt, as a matter of fact, her sweater she got on is black. And she is not white. All right, now his head is white. Her skin is translucent, showing her flesh and blood showing a red color, variants of red pink. All right, matter of fact, her skin is like in a range of this red taper down here. All right, and this is what happens, and this is why Idumean, Mr. Idumean, why he wants to ban the Bible, stop back. Why? Because the Bible tells the truth. The Bible is exposed the lies that have been taught about history, And the Bible exposed the mindset. All right, because her little mindset, she think that Yahushua, she believes that Yahushua was a pink man when he really wasn't. Because she been taught throughout her life that they're the chosen people. That's why they use the code white. Right, code white is symbolic for purity. And you think about that, you think about what? The children of Israel. You think about God, and what people say, I'm saying it, make people understand in God's chosen people. All right. Christians, really Christians were Israelites that believe in Yahweh, so-called Jesus. All right, so that's what they've been taught to. That they're this people. They're the people that ruled during the Dark Ages. They're the original English. They're the original Irish. They're the original Scottish. They're the original French. Well, all those people was a melanated or so-called brown-skinned people who paternal bloodline went back to the southern kingdom of Israel, Judah. King and Richard Lahar, that's not you. Shakespeare, Bach, Mozart, those are people, man. All right, but that's that red supremacy lie that I do me a lie, and that's why Idumea wants to get rid of that Bible.
Different ways. Obviously, he was from the Middle East. We all
And
know.
I always say, oh, he's from the Middle East. Well, you look at the Middle East, it's pretty much hot, over 100 degrees. And your people can't even survive in 70-degree weather. I seen, I say it again, I always say it again, downtown, Idumea, half his face was just red as bacon. Even though it was 70 degrees, it's hot. I think I was, 19, 20 something, I seen that. So, yep. All right, anyway. All right. And how she got cut when she brought the scripture, just like this guy right here. He keep this guy right here, Hobo is JoJo. All right, and he's one of the people with the little hat, the mischievous people with the little hat on. All right, so he's Amalek. You see the flag is Russian, Ukraine. Then you got the people with little hat. You got their flag over there in the Levant. They ain't gonna do something stupid. I drink the blood of Christian babies. Now, why would you put that there, endanger him? Like it may be his sister or girlfriend. Now, some nutcase will track him down, kick his door down, and just and just go crazy on him and his family, man. All right, well, show you young people, man. You don't think. All right, but anyway, all right. So he originally asked this stupid question, Salak, I'm about to lose it. All right, so he said reply, and this is what they taught. Their red supremacy. It said reply to your comment. Could you tell me where Israel, Palestine is on a map? And then can you tell me where Africa is? All right, so I replied to him.
I'm a Capricorn, so I'm big-hearted. So if I feel like
the guy right here, I'm gonna show you what I replied to. Where is it? So he cut because I left a comment like it was like a couple days ago, man. All right, and TikTok is known by haven with people that like to follow that false narratives. That's a little haven for now, but not anymore since we here. All right, great millstone. All right, and the rest of those that teach just like us. All right, so I go down here. All right, where is it? My response to him. Hope I could show it on time. No. It just exposed how these people, man, how they just heavy on that false narrative spell that the wizard Boz, right, B-O-Z, Boz, put on them. You all know what I'm talking about. All right. All right, so basically I replied to him back, This is gonna take for a while. This is gonna cut to a point. Hold on, let me see. All right, so I just basically replied to, can you show me the map? I said, can you read in the Tanakh where it says that Israel should be scattered all the earth? Oh, you can't use that. You can't use that. All right, you can see it right here. All right. That's what he said, replied to, that's the Bible. Nothing mentions Africa in it. I'm going by science and genetics. All right, so he's going by the lies that his forefathers told and is still telling today. And what it says in the scriptures. All right, and we'll get back to that. Well, all right, so it's right here, Job, what is it, 13, 14. 13 and 4 said, but ye are forged your lies, you are physicians, no value. And that's what his forefather forged your lies. Because he been taught that lie that they are the chosen people and that the so-called Negroes are a bunch of Africans, so-called African Hamites from the lineage of Cain, and they are servants to them. And that's what they've been taught. All right, when you clearly read the scriptures, tell you that Israel should be scattered on the earth. It says right here, Deuteronomy 28 and 64, Yahweh shall scatter thee among all people from one end of earth even unto the other, and there thou shalt serve of the powers which neither thou nor thy fathers had known, even wood and stone, and among these nations thou shalt find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest. I'm talking about slave, but Yahweh shall give thee a trembling heart and failing eyes and a sorrow mind. All right, see, tell right here, Israel scattered all over the earth. Tell you right here, Yahweh was scattered. What it says right here. Hold on. Let's see what else. These people are just dumb, man. All right. And they've been dumbed down by their own people, their leaders. It says right here, Amos 9:8, behold, the eyes of Yahweh are, we'll go down here and say Amos 9 and 9. It says, lo, I will command and sift the house of Israel among all nations, like a corn is sifting the seed, yet should not the least grain fall upon the earth. All right, so if he actually read his Tanakh and standing list his dumb leader in a little hat on the pew that's teaching a bunch of lies to him every Sabbath service. All right, what they believe is Shabbat. All right, he would know that Israelites scattered all the earth. That okay, there's Israelites in Africa. All right. Well, anyway, the idiot don't know that my family is from, my Israelite family, paternal Israelite family is from Europe. But hey, we are Israelites. It don't matter. All right. And on maternal side, yeah, I do have Israelite heritage couple from West and Central Africa. All right. But anyway, you can see it right here. I brought this article out yesterday about the Israelite president in Mali and everything, man. All right, so let's go back with this fool right here. All right. Oh, that's in the Bible. That nothing means Africa in it. What you think the earth? What do you think it means? All right. Let's show these people dumb, man. All right. In the Bible just exposed how dumb and racist the Idumeans are, man. And that's why they hate it. It shows how dumb they are, and it shows how racist they are. All right, and it tears their lives apart. It says right here, Deuteronomy 26, when Yahweh shall scatter thee among all people from one end of the earth, even unto the other. So Africa's not on the earth. Africa's on Mars. It's on Venus. It's floating up in space. These people, man. But this is when we disobey Yahweh. This is what Yahweh put over us for being disobedient to him, man. Fools. All right. ain't going by science and genetics. Well, how come nobody showed me who's related to Saul and Jonathan? Where's the relative of Deborah, the prophetess? Show me somebody related to Issachar, Tola, his family, Issachar, genetically. How come they always talk about DNA? How come they never find they related to people, infamous people that's in the Bible from each 12 tribe? If it's so solid. I got articles where they said that I seen an article where they said the Igbo are genetically related to the Israelites by DNA, but see they switch it up. You know, sometimes tomato, sometimes tomato. It's a religious test. But you want to argue about who the Israelites, the first time you hear about the Israelites is what? In the Bible, in the Tanakh, in the Torah. And you have to be of the religion of Islam is in the Quran. So you want to argue with somebody about who is Israel, but don't want to use the Bible. I mean, it's just stupid. The Bible, the Sapar, all right, the Tanakh, the Torah is the book of the Israelites. That's dumb. All right. It's just like me want to argue about a recipe for key lime lemon pie. But I'm not going to bring up the recipe in the book, or somebody or they say Big Mama's recipe, our own recipe book. You're not going to bring that up. Oh man. What? Go get a DNA test. Show me if you have any Mid-Eastern DNA in you, little fool. All right, I have paternal Moor heritage. The Moors were Israelites. All right, and always scare your weak DNA test, man. All right, and it's all right. Either one thing, either they got it, they're not gonna tell you the truth, or they don't know themselves. It's just something they guessed up. All right, something they made up, man. Also, I'm a racist. And this week asked me, also, how am I a racist or colorist? Yeah, because you asked me this dumb question. This first question, could you tell me where Israel Palestine is on the map and then tell me where Africa is? If you wasn't a color racist, you would have never made this dumb statement or asked this dumb question. Which is a dumb and racist question. Right here, Hebrews chapter 4, verse Hebrews chapter 4, verse 12. For the word of Most High is quick, powerful, sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the divine asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and the discerner of thoughts and intent of the heart, which is right here. All right. And then you go back to that woman right here. That pink lady. All right. It exposes them. All right. And it cuts into the soul. And that's why they want to get rid of the Bible. And that's why they want to get rid of the elect of Israel, whoever they are, we hope we are. All right. It says right here, Jeremiah 23, verse 29. It's not my word like as fire, said Yahweh, or like a hammer that break a rock in pieces. All right. And this is the word. This is what the word Yahweh does, man. It break people in pieces, man. All right. And this was why the Idumeans, they're mad, man. All right, because they coming down hard on us, man. Because they know they got a short time according to scriptures. And the scriptures tells their downfall, and ain't nothing they could do about it but fulfill it. They think they doing something about it. Really, they really fulfill their prophecy of going down. It's in Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. It says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, talking about the elect of Israel, and ye that dwell there, though. All right. Some of our brothers passed on. All right. in the spiritual realm. It says right here, woe to the habits of the earth and of the sea, right? You heathens and 2/3 of our own people, man. That fight against this truth. It said, for the devil is come down to you, having great wrath, because he knoweth he had a half but a short time come. All right. All right. And Idumea, they know they have a short time. That's why they come out in great wrath. All right. But they thinking they doing it for them. Of course, it says right here, 2 chapter 6, verse 9. It says, Esau's the end of the world, and Jacob began that fall. And that's what that movie, The Planet of the Apes, is about. And that's the reason why Adawan is coming up with this new thing. The Omega Supreme, the new variety of that of his pet project. You all know what I'm talking about. All right, his pet project, because the narrative that everybody that hasn't been inserted and everybody has been inserted is spreading the lesser variant of the Mega Supreme. All right. When you clearly are this article there in Spain, they 100% are inserted. But now the outbreak of this Omega Supreme, they getting it. All right. So, they're gonna do a second shutdown. All right, gonna be more and more draconian. We'll see. They're gonna do it. It's coming soon. Cause we gonna see. You're gonna see. Creepy Joe's gonna make a speech tonight. All right. Okay. So, all right. They going down. They angry. The truth is coming out about them being not the chosen people of the Most High, and the truth is coming out that the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, speckled birds are the true chosen people. Yasha Allah, which means He, Prince of Power. What people, Waldau language say Israel. All right. And this day last hoorah. Talking about the people in little hats. And the rest of their brethren amongst the tribes, amongst the 12 tribes within their nation. Their nation is Adawan, Idumea. All right, so with that, I hope you all been edified, and shalom.